Hello. So, this isn't like it's normally because my headphones are dead and that's normally what I use as a mic. Yeah, I know, I don't really have any fancy shit. Um, so now it's just gonna be me holding the mic, the freaking thing. Wow, this was so unprofessional. I didn't even do what I normally did. Okay, so I forgot completely where we left off. So, I'll come back when I do. Okay, so I couldn't even remember it, so I had to rewatch my old video. Oh, God. So, yeah. So where they left off, they just left the hospital, or they were at the hospital, but, they left the hospital now. And, so, now oh God. So now he's going back, and I believe what happens next in canon is I actually don't recall what happens next in canon. So I'm so sorry about that. If I believe what happens next in canon is the freaking whatchamacallit, like the final test, not final test, I think it's a final test. Or like they get put up against the wait, no, they haven't done the camp thing yet. So I think the camp happens next. So at this point, one for one, not one for all, all for one has gotten his army of, people who like I'm an idiot right now. Who like are the new league because Shigaraki's I was still alive, but he's in jail. So is Kirigiri or the Black Mist. Or actually, I think they realized who he was, and so now they're trying to unbrainwash him, but he's still technically in jail. Because you remember, he's actually Aizawa's like best friend or some shit. He was his best friend, at least I remember that happening. And all the other villains are either dead from Deku or in jail. And so everyone is Gucci, not Gucci. Oh, I just cringed at myself saying Gucci so hard right there. I'm so sorry to whoever just heard that. So they're going to the camp, which is just the best. So they're going into the bus, and the next bus, and when they get there, Izuku immediately feels something off, and so does Todoroki. This is like a really famous thing to do in AUs, where like just to show the strength, they like just get back on. So, as when they get out, Izuku like pretends to be asleep or something to like make sure that it takes a little while longer for them to like, just so then he can like figure out what is off. And by the end of them waking him up, in quotations, because like you can't see me putting quotes, he's already figured out the fact that this is a trap, and so he gets out, and like they're like, okay, and they're like, where are we? And then Izuku purposefully like went near the bus, and he like whispered in Todoroki's ear to come near him, and like near the bus door, not near the bus door, near the back of the bus, and they're like, oh, this is your test. And when the girl, like breaks the floor, Deku and Todoroki, like Deku jumps onto the top of the bus, and so does Todoroki, and they like hide from them. And so when Aizawa and the crazy cat ladies. I forgot their name. Like the cats. I forget so much. I am so sorry to everyone who watches this. Yay, cars. So yeah, the cats get on the bus as well. They leave and they go to the training area, and then Todoroki and Deku just get down from the bus and just like, hi, and they're like, what? How did you get here? Like they get off a few like feet before them, like sneakily, and then they go into the area that they're supposed to be at. So then it seems like they got there first. Well, I mean, technically they did, but like they didn't actually. And so they got there and they were like drinking water or some shit. And then they're just like, oh, hi. And Aizawa was just like, I don't care. And he like walked away. And then the cats are like, how did you get here? And Deku was just like, oh, we just walked here like all the rest of them. And so they were just like, acceptable, I guess. And so they just chilled until everyone else came there, and like an hour later. And where have you been? And so like Deku and Todoroki, I'm so sorry, I keep on calling them Deku and Todoroki. It's supposed to be Izuku and Shoto. You understand. Are like what took you guys so long? And everyone was like, how did you get here so fast? And they're like, well, we've been here for actually like an hour. Oh god, give me a second. Hello. I'm back. So, oh god, I immediately forgot where I was. So, that sound though. Oh, and they're like, you've been here for an hour? How? And he's like, and Izuku was just like, well, I mean, we just figured out that it was a trap. And they're like, what do you mean? And we're like, and Izuku was like, well, I mean, I just figured out the fact that the Pussycats, is that what their name was? The Pussycats? That might be them, like the wild Pussycats or some shit. The Pussycats. I'm just gonna call them the cats. The cats were putting a trap, and so we got behind the bus and we just rode on the bus with them. Except for we didn't actually ride on the bus. We rode on the bus top, and they're like, oh. They're like, why didn't you help? And and Todoroki was like, how could we? We were on a bus. And so after a while, they all just ate, their supper. And everyone else was like, dying at the freaking food, while Todoroki and Izuku were just like, it's okay. Because, I mean, they, unlike in freaking everyone else, they didn't have to starve themselves and move around and be very, very, very tired out from, moving around so much. By the way, Izuku already met Koda. And once he finished his food, he started looking for Koda to give him some extra food, because he's still Izuku. He's never gonna change. And eventually he finds his secret cave, and unlike in canon, he's a lot more antisocial, so he just places down the thing and walks away saying, I hope you wanted this, like had a little note next to it saying, I hope you wanted this. It tastes good as hell. Tastes really good. I just said a bad word. Uh-oh, stinky poo-poo. So Koda was like, who did this? And obviously, Muscular was there. So was, what was his name? Like, the fish guy? He's a fish, right? He was like clawfish. The teeth guy who's in like a straitjacket with only his teeth and mouth, open. He was like fish, something. Like Moonfish. Moonfish, that was his name. I remember. And they had like the lizard guy, Mr. Compress, Dobby, Toga, the other two guys, one with like the boomstick and the other one, the two guys who got arrested in canon. Who else was a part of the team? Oh yeah, that one guy who made gas. And just like before, Shoto, I said his name correctly. Well, I'm saying his name correctly. It's just I said it how I'm supposed to say it. Realized sooner than Izuku that something was off. Hi cars. It's probably not good that I'm still outside. Oh god, I have so many bug bites. And so he tells Izuku, like, I feel like something bad's gonna happen. And Izuku's like, what do you mean? And then he waits a few seconds and he's like, I guess, but like, it might be just... Oh wait, no, they have multiple training before... Oh my god. Well, this is gonna happen anyways, but still. So now they're training, and then class 1B shows up. And so they're like all training. Instead of like in canon, Izuku is training by breathing as much fire as he possibly can, and then moving all that fire, and then just extinguishing that fire, and then breathing more fire, and then doing rinse and repeating. Basically, he's forcing himself to make as much fire as possible, and then he's forcing himself to move as much fire as possible, because, you know, they're the same thing. Like, they have the same exact limit. And then he has to extinguish it by moving it a lot and putting it into water. And then he has to rinse and repeat that, so, you know, it's gruesome. It's gruesome. Like, not gruesome, like, it's hard. Like, really hard. Like the rest of them. Oh my god, did you hear that voice crack? And so now it's like the Halloween shit, you know what I'm talking about. Like, they're making their food. And because Izuku's a little bit nicer, Uraraka is just like, hey, Izuku, can you lick this real quick? And Izuku's like, yeah, sure. He breathes into the coal, you know, instead of Todoroki, because, you know, Todoroki's now not the only person who has the fire quirk. Well, I mean, guess Bakugo had a fire quirk, but he had an explosion quirk. But explosions also kind of work like fire in a way, like they burn stuff. Are explosions fire? I mean, I guess they're fire, but they're also just... I'm so sorry, I just went on a dumb tangent. This is what happens when you lose track of what you're supposed to be doing. And so, like, now they're doing, like, the special Halloween thing, and now they realize it in the maze and stuff, and, like, Izuku and Todoroki is just like, Izuku, something feels definitely off. We should probably warn the teacher, saying something's off. We need to, like, get out of here. I feel like people are gonna die. And Izuku's like, okay, sure, I trust you more than anything. I trust your gut. They go up to Aizawa. They're like, Aizawa, Aizawa Sensei, that's the word. That's the wording. Something feels off. We both have really good, like, senses, and Shoto felt something off, and so we're coming here to tell you that we should probably pack up and not do anything. This is not a way to get out of this exercise. It's probably the funnest thing we've done all like, what was this, a month of doing this? Or like a week? This is just us genuinely warning you if you want to have the guilt of, you know, not saving everyone. Like, at least call the police. The policia. Or, like, even just All Might. I mean, All Might's pretty chill. Wait, that's not what we're supposed to say. I mean, I don't have a script or anything, but, like, it's not what I'm supposed to say. All Might's pretty chill. Imagine Izuku saying that. Well, I mean, this isn't Izuku. Or just, like, get a pro hero, any pro hero, maybe, like, President Mike. Or just get ready yourself to disable some quirks. Or even the Wild Pussycats. That's totally not their name. I feel like I'm mixing them with, like, that weird, like, that band. You know what I'm talking about? Those bunch of whammons who, like, sang a lot. I don't know. And so he's like, okay, I guess. and so he like shuts it down because he trusts his students. Well, he doesn't trust all of them, but he definitely trusts Shoto, because he feels like Shoto would never really lie or get out of any exercise for any reason. And so I'm kind of spacing out. I should probably get on out of that. And so, oh my god, why do I say and so? I swear to God. Oh god. I'm so dumb. So I just did it again. Anyways, they go and they like shut everything down. They're like, we should all just stay in the thing, lock it down, get a pro hero or two, and be ready. And Izuku's like, Koda, and then Izawa was like, what? And then the cats are just like, oh my god, where is he? And I was like, and Izuku was like, I know where he is. He's probably in a secret hideout. And they're like, what? And then he runs over and he's like, Todoroki, give me back. Shoto, give me back up. And Shoto runs with him. And then Shinso's in 1A. Is like, wait for me, I want to help. Actually, no. Kiri says that. Kirishima is like, wait for me, I want to help. And Izuku was like, sure, fine. Come on, follow me. And then they all run over to Koda's secret hideout, and Koda hasn't been attacked by Muscular yet, but he's about to. Like, you know. Is a tea kettle going off? What the frick is happening? Sorry, I just heard a... Oh, it's still there. Can you hear it? I wonder if you could hear that. It sounded like a tea kettle. So they found Koda. Now Koda's like, what do you guys want? And he's like, and Izuku's like, you're in danger. And they're like, what do you mean? And then Muscular shows up like, hey, what's up? Hey, what's up? Hey, what's up? Anyways, so I should probably just stop saying so anyways. What? It's not English? Oh, hi, bird. Anyways, so whatever. Anyways, so they attack Muscular, who has no backup because, it was supposed to be just a vantage point. But then it had multiple heroes. Heroes, just normal heroes. Now, unlike before, Izuku didn't ask for any license, so this is technically illegal. Oopsie. Except for now the whole class knows it, and they can't do anything about it. And so, they get Muscular, and they attack him, and they fight. Shoto and Izuku do their finish attack as their second attack, so it's bad. And then, Kiri shields up and attacks him, and, yada, yada, yada. And, I wonder if anyone's noticed where this is going. I'd be surprised if you see where this is going. Honestly. So, then, Muscular gets all of them to the ground, and then Izuku and Kirishima, I'm just gonna call him Kiri because I don't even know if that's how you say his name. Is it Kirishima? It's Kirishima, right? Oh yeah, and so, I get sidetracked so easily. Anyways, sorry about that. That was just baby brother came out and started talking to me. And so so Kiri and Izuku get back up. Shoto's on the ground. He's gonna get up, but he's on the ground right now. And Izuku, like, fireballs him, you know, if you watch the old ones. And this isn't your first time, you know what I'm talking about, fireball. Hadouken. And, you know, Kirishima tries to hit him and fails. And so, Kirishima powers up one for all. Yeah, hell yeah, boys. Yeah, if you watched my previous videos, you would know the fact that Kirishima was one of the people on the list of things that Izuku listed. I'm sorry the fact that the audio is going in and out and in and out because I'm moving my phone. Yeah, this is really shitty technology in this thing. I have no idea how bad this is gonna sound. Probably gonna sound really bad. And so, you know, he like powers up one for all. I don't know what color it would be. Would it be red? I guess it would be red because, like, All Might's color is yellow, Izuku's is green, and Kiri's would be red. So, Kiri powers up one for all, and Izuku immediately tells that that's not his quirk, because, again, he researched his quirk. And so he was like, oh, this is the next one for all user. And so he's like, well, how high did you power up one for all? And Kiri just like kind of gets stunned, but he's like, but Izuku's like, hurry up, just tell me. And he's like, 2%. And he's like, okay, it's really bad, but okay. And so they start fighting, and stuff. But because, you know, Kirishima had years of training in a quirk, he's probably a bunch easier to master the quirk than before. Because Izuku was quirkless before, but Kirishima had a quirk. So I feel like it would make it easier for you to master a quirk if you had a quirk before and you had to master that quirk, especially if it's a similar thing, like, you know, his is hardening and strength and defense, and, you know, one for all is strength and defense. So, you know, I'm just blabbering now. Oh my god. So they attack each other, and it doesn't do shit to freaking Muscular. And then they pull punches, and boom, 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 boom. I want you in my room. Cut to the end of the fight. Izuku's burned to hell. Like, he has burns all over his body from, you know, overusing his quirk a lot. And Kirishima has broken bones. And Todoroki doesn't really have anything, because he doesn't really have a bad side of his quirk if he just uses both of them. His weakness was basically just his father. His weakness was his shitty father. He's just like beaten up because he's been punched to the floor a bunch. But Muscular's dead, or in a coma, or knocked out, or whatever that would be. And so they all get up and try it at least. You know, Koda has the whole I found my hero thing in his head. Of course, he didn't say it out loud. And so he's like, oh my god, they my heroes. And, unlike in canon, he doesn't really send a note. He sends a personal note to all of them. Anyways, that's in the future. Here we are in the future. Sorry. And they get up and they run over because someone said that Bakugo's in danger. Or that he says that Bakugo's in danger. He runs and he finds the pussycat with mind control. And he's like, tell everyone that Bakugo Katsuki is in danger. And, like, Bakugo Katsuki is in danger. You should probably protect him at all costs. If you are Bakugo Katsuki, find someone, because you need to be protected, even if you are powerful. Or some shit like that. Now, because he's not as self-centered, he's just egotistical. He just thinks that he's better than everyone else. But he he thinks he's better than everyone else, but he still, you know, values other people. Because, of course, he didn't have that breaking point where someone was looking down on him. Did I already say this? I think I already said this. And so, you know, find someone, Tokoyami, I'm gonna guess. And, Forearms. I don't remember his name. Hello. You know, forearms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 arms, actually. Okay, cat, can you not? Thank you. Sorry about that. He finds them. They got he's in bad danger. And so, he does like the whole explode. Tokyo, yeah, stop. He makes big light and calms him down, and now freaking Moonfish is dead. Like or he's not dead, he's just severely knocked out and injured and shit because, Dark Shadow went full ballista mode on him. And so now they have Tokoyami in goodness, Bakugo in goodness. Now they can't get, and also they're focused more on him, and they're like holding him and stuff. Like they're like really hiding him. I'm pretty sure they would hide him in like the guy's forearm, like his 6-arm, like kind of like in the sports festival with Sue and Moneta and Cannon, kind of like that, but with only Bakugo. And then they find Kirishima, Todoroki, and Izuku. And they all team up. I mean, they're all badly injured. All the trifecta are all badly injured, but that's fine to them. And they are like stopping him, and Mr. Compress can't find Bakugo. So because for all they know, and what they do is they take Kirishima, they put him in 6-arms, put him in Mr. Mask, and then they put Bakugo under him, and they stick his head out, so it looks like they're just protecting Kirishima, which they do not need Kirishima. They need Bakugo. So Mr. Compress doesn't really care. Once they get to safety, they hide Bakugo in a better area, and they just basically bank out until Pro Heroes arrive. And once Pro Heroes arrive, they get everyone and stuff. And so now technically it's a good and bad thing, because guess what? Curveball. They were never going after Bakugo. They were going after 2 people. They were going after Bakugo, but they were also going after another person, Izuku Midoriya. So once they didn't find Bakugo, they grabbed Izuku and they brought him into the portal thing. And unlike in canon, where Izuku freaks out, Todoroki freaks out because, he has a crush on him. He's been friends with him since, existence. So, I would probably freak out if my best friend since me being born and my crush kind of just went into a portal with a bunch of people who have been known to kill and do bad things to people. I'd probably be pretty scared and sad. And angry and stuff. By the way, why am I whispering? I do not know. This is now an ASMR channel. No dissing on ASMR though. It's a dope thing. It's just, I'm not an ASMR channel, but I like to whisper. Anyways. I am basically just expanding the runtime of this video. I said I want to make it shorter. I am going to make it shorter. By the way, if you like this version of it, where it's very much shorter, I'm going to finish it off at 30 minutes. Or 40 minutes. Or actually, right now. Yep, it's over. So the Izuku's gone now. Todoroki is angry. Pro Heroes have arrived, and see, that's a lot of noise. And have arrested Gas Guy, Muscular, Moonfish, and Mr. Compress. But they haven't been able to get. Oh no, not Mr. Compress, because he already took Izuku. Sorry. And all the people who aren't Dobby, Toga, and Mr. Compress. Everyone other than that. And Twice. Was Twice in this? Yeah, Twice was in this. I completely forgot about Twice. Yeah, Twice is safe as well. But everyone else. This is loud. I'm sorry to what you had to hear. And you're probably going to hear it again, because I basically unpaused it 5 seconds later. You do not know how long it takes for me to unpause this. I may have paused it one time and then figured out, 3 hours later, that I was supposed to. Actually, you do know, because you can see the time. Damn it. God damn it. I really want to, like, change it to my laptop, but I do not know how to record. So if anyone knows how to record on a laptop that's free, because your boy is not able to get money yet. I mean, I'm only 13. Or 14, actually. I'm sorry, I just had my birthday, like, a month ago. Not really, though. But, like, it's around there. So... Your boy's 14. He can't get money. He's broke. He has no money, and I'm not gonna make my mom pay for stuff for me, because that'd just be mean. And she's already paying enough for me. Like, she has Crunchyroll, Netflix, Hulu, everything. Why am I whispering all the time now? What the frick happened? Why did it become a low-key ASMR channel? Am I tingly? Do you get tingles from my voice? I hope you do. I don't even know what tingles are. Anyways. Laugh. I'm so sorry to whoever had to view this. Anyways, so what I have to say. Oh, if you like the format of it being smaller, then tell me. If you don't, if you like the old version where I extend it so much, then tell me more. Oh, that's not what you're supposed to do. But what I am going to show you is this. I've got 177 views, my guy. I'm sorry I keep on talking about my views, but like, damn. Also, when I talked about, oh yeah, this is my video. When I talked about you to make whatever I want, tell me what to do, I meant it had to do with my hero. By the way, I'm also gonna make a very specific, and I'm only gonna do this for one time, Star Wars What If, and it's because I thought about it a lot and I really liked it. I have many different things. You can give me ones about My Hero Academia, Miraculous Ladybug, I guess. What other things do I listen to or watch? Yes, I watch Miraculous Ladybug. It's a great show. I guess you can give me stuff about Star Wars. I mean, I did watch all of it. So I guess you can do that. I mean, I haven't read any of Legends. Like, any of the Legends books, but I mean, I read all the canon stuff. I mean, watched all the canon stuff. What else can you tell me about? That's about it. That's all you can tell me about. But X2, I really don't know who Minato, so I know who Naruto was. Actually, that was my second anime I ever watched. Actually, no, that's not true. I watched, Orange Club, then I watched Bleach, then I watched Naruto. So third one I ever watched. But I didn't finish it. I only have, let me check real quick. Let me check what episode I'm on. Okay, in between pauses, my sister got me popcorn, so, num-nums. Oh, okay. So, season 5 of episode 23. Episode 23 of season 5 that's my last episode. So, I think you're trying to say third Hokage and Minato reincarnation of Sage 6 path. I don't understand that at all. But I think you're saying, what if Naruto was banished by the third Hokage? That'd be a pretty good, what if. But I don't really know much of the story. Like, I've only watched the first, show, 5 seasons of it. and like 23 extra episodes of it. So I haven't really watched it that much. So I don't really know much about it. Like, I know the fact that there's like Naruto, whatever the frick that second word was, all the movies, Bonuto, whatever the fuck his name was, like that stuff. And so there's like a whole other universe that I haven't even came across, but I haven't watched any of that, so I don't know about it. So, although you did actually comment on my thing, I can't really do it, sadly. But other than that, that's it. I mean, I guess I can tell you too, if you've watched this and you liked it, you should probably first actually have gone back and watched my other 2 videos about this subject. And also, I guess like and subscribe. No, I hate when YouTubers do that. I mean, if you do like it, you can like it. If you do not like it, you can dislike it, I guess. Just, I'm kind of mad because I genuinely saw someone dislike my video. I mean, I don't really care that much, but my inner ego says that I should care. Oh, by the way, Duncan, thank you for commenting on my first video. I mean, he hasn't commented on my second video. Also, damn, I can't believe I forgot about this. Oh, wait, You shouldn't have saying that. 11 subscribers. 11 subscribers, like, damn, thanks. But other than that, thank you for viewing my stupidity. See you. Oh, by the way, I didn't post yesterday because I didn't feel like it. Bye.